My name is Lenny Gilau. I am the general manager of Muscatine Applebee's. I work for the company Thrive Restaurant Group. About 6 or 7 years ago, I started feeling a certain type of way, and I didn't know how I was feeling. This happy-go-lucky, sarcastic, never serious person was sad all the time. I didn't want to tell anybody. I didn't feel like anybody would really understand how I was truly feeling. I would work, I would go out, I would cope with drugs and alcohol, and I would go home and I would be even more sad than it was 6 hours prior. The devil side of my brain was telling me to attempt suicide, and the angel side of me was saying, no, stop, go ask somebody for help. You've gone long enough with feeling this way. So I grabbed a coworker and I told her what I was like, you need to help me. I need help, bad. These are the thoughts that I'm having, and I don't want to do it anymore, and I don't want to feel this way anymore. Every single person that knew me jumped into action right away, and they got me help. When you get to a point where you don't have self-control and you don't trust yourself, that is a severe, severe problem. And I encourage every single person to not even get to that point. When you start having the thoughts, people really do care and people really do love you. And your brain is gonna tell you they don't. And your brain is gonna tell you you're hopeless or you're worthless. They're gonna tell you all these things and it's not true. And you know in your heart it's not true. I got healthy, as you can see. I'm living proof. I'm sitting right in front of you. I did not end up attempting suicide, and I could not be more happy because I never would have known what happened if I did attempt, and I don't want to know what would have happened if I attempted. I can't imagine what it would have felt like if I followed through with that, and all these people that their lives would be different if I wasn't here. Especially everybody that I care about and I love. My brain was telling me this was the only way to feel better, and it's not true. It is not true. There's so many resources that you could feel instantly better. I wish that I had this option when I was going through what I was going through back in the day, because what Thrive is doing is they're paving the way for other companies to take care of their employees and their teammates and their leaders, and making sure that they are of sound in mind and making sure that they are in a happy, healthy place. And I promise anybody that's in this Thrive company will jump through hoops to get you the help that you need. So if there's one thing I can stress to you, which I cannot stress enough, is that it gets better. It gets so much better. It is insane how much better it gets, but it gets better. I know I said that a lot, but it does. Use the counselor, call the suicide hotline, do whatever you have to do to stay here, because you're important and you matter.